Closer in the camera, look right into it.
I can't!
Do it. Tell me to do it first.
You do it first.
Okay.
What software do you use when editing the videos?
I learned how to video edit on Pinnacle Studios, and then I graduated and got Sony Vegas Pro, and now I'm using Adobe Premiere Pro.
Best tips for getting recruited for college.
Boom, education first. Find some place you would like to get your degree in.
2, make sure it feels right.
Feel out the coaches, the school feels right, and it's a place you'd want to spend 5 years or 4 years, however long you're going to be there. That's there in place before you do step 3.
Track or sport.
Getting recruited. Most schools and athletic departments have questionnaires on their athletic website. If you want people to know you want to go to their school, let them know.
By filling out a questionnaire.
Once you fill out the questionnaire and send it in, email the head coach and the events coach and tell them you just sent in a questionnaire.
And maybe let them know a little bit about yourself, that you're interested in the school. Maybe they'll contact you back.
Or you just jump really high and then people start calling you.
Remember, education, feel, track. Okay.
Is it going right now? Turn it off.
It's not going.
It's red.
This is weird. Perfect.
Damn,
Like
you
it close
Sam
to the
so
screen.
halt. What does the fox say?
Moo.
Hey, Shawn. Can you give me advice on the front arm? I have a tendency of giving too little or too much, and it messes up my swing.
Alright, there are a lot of different techniques and models for vaulting, and all I can tell you is what I do. Well, I try to plant with my bottom arm, since your top arm already knows what to do. Instead of just doing this, I try and get my left arm up as high as I can, just like my right arm.
Because it makes you create a stretch reflex, and stretch reflexes are cool.
If that doesn't work, try narrowing your grip. Try that. Okay, bye.
Who asks that? Who? You don't
They
know?
didn't have a name.
Oh, you don't have a name for that. That's awesome. Okay.
That was someone in Reno.
Reno asked you this?
Someone in Reno.
They just wrote it down?
One of the kids I met.
Do you ever wash those green pants? Yuck. Yes, I do.
NDSU is throwing away all their competition attire from the 60s, and I took them all.
I have 30 million pairs. His mom washes them. Shut up. From one coach to another, even though you have retired for 1 year, what is the best approach to assist high school kids improving their grip? Most high schoolers fear getting farther and farther away from the pit at takeoff, which prevents higher grips. We know you are trying to improve your grip this year too, so maybe discussion in the Q&A will help us understand.
I look at every opportunity to improve grip, get on a bigger pole, move farther back from the takeoff area, like going from 12, 12.3 to 12.6 to 14, whatever, as progress. And any little bit of progress is awesome.
So, a higher grip will help me jump higher. A bigger pole will help me jump higher. Farther away from the runway will probably help me jump higher.
Just move up like a finger at a time, because one finger is just a little progress. One other finger is just a little more progress, but all those little progresses add up to one big progress.
QandA! I had ACL surgery 6 months ago. What do you think? I am safe. Oh, I read that wrong. When do you think I am safe to start pole vaulting again? I've been lifting and running like crazy and I really want to get back on the runway.
I am not a doctor. Don't listen to me. Ask your doctor. Don't see Dr. Acula. He will only suck blood from your neck. Got a Dracula impression?
That's Count Dracula. Do you swing up right after the plant, or do you hold your drive for a longer period of time?
I try and create a huge stretch in my anterior chain, or the front side of my body, and I use that stretch reflex to swing. So, to answer your question, I hit the takeoff and let the swing come naturally. So I hit the takeoff, create this huge stretch, and when the stretch wants to reflex and go, that's when I go. But I never try and hold a position,
because a vault is just too fast to try and hold any position. What advice do you have for underclassmen vaulting in college?
The best advice I can give you is just to have fun and live it up. Those 4 to 5 years will go really fast.
Oh my god, it's over.
So I remember more of the stories from the trips and practices more than the practices themselves and the actual meets. Like my buddy Mike Krings One time we were in Miami and we were just kind of looking around this little lake and he found an alligator and he just looked at me and goes,
Shawn, hold my bag, I'm gonna jump on that alligator.
that's the stuff I remember, and I'll tell you the whole story someday if you guys are interested.
I'm not saying that now. Okay. Do you believe in life after love? Do you? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough.
Cher thinks so.
Sam, you're gonna die. You have so many questions. I think half of these are from him. Shawn!
Why did the dinosaurs die? Why did the dinosaurs die?
Meteors killed the dinosaurs by hitting Earth. Meteors.
Sam.
You don't have to say it, I'll put it on the screen.
Fine, Sam Damon.
So where did Team Hoot come from?
That's not what that says.
That's
The
what it says.
Hoot come from.
Oh.
Where did the Hoot come from?
Not good enough, do it again.
Why?
It happened by accident. I always thought I would wear a Batman jersey since Batman was my thing since I was like a little kid. I was Batman for like 3 years for Halloween.
But I bought an ugly shirt with my little brother Kyle and he saw it first and I thought it was kind of a sweet workout shirt and I wore it with pride. Lots of pride. But 4 vlogs later and a lot of me wearing that Team Hoot shirt, you guys started calling it Team Hoot and Team Hoot, it stuck.
So I owned it. Now I am Team Hoot by accident. Hey Shawn, what are your favorite pole vault jumps from other people? Shawn, if you could be great at any sport besides pole vaulting, what would it be? Real answer is base jumping. For ESPN fame, I choose baseball. For money, I choose golf. If I lived in Mexico, I would pick bullfighting.
But I wouldn't kill the bull, I would put it to sleep. And then when it was asleep, I would put its hoof in warm water and make it urinate all over itself.
If I was an animal, I would choose dog deck jumping because that looks fun. Question for the Q&A. What do you think about to get fully inverted, and how long did it take you?
I think lots of vaulters tried just to get their feet above their hands, which makes your hands hit your shins. And when your hands hit your shins, your hips are still low. And that's where like center of gravity in girls is in their hips, and center of gravity in guys is like a little higher, like in their lower ribs and shoulder area. So I always tell everyone to try and get your quads on your hands.
Quads, hands, quads, hands. And then your center of gravity will be higher, and it'll be easier to get inverted, so it's a win-win-win-win-win-win-win-win-win.
So get your quads on your hands.
I have trouble swinging my legs up. I am not sure if my steps are on, question mark, Q&A. I would really like you to make some type of tutorial.
The pole vault is like a chain of events. Most kids are strong enough to get upside down. It's usually something in 1 to 3 steps prior to the swing. So maybe check your plant, and I have a feeling you might be leaning back at takeoff, which would limit that swing.
Just a hunch, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Again, hit the quads.
Oh, is Willis that weird, like, Willis?
Yeah.
Do you know what Willis?
Just say what it's talking about. I'll edit it and make it sound cool. Just say what it's talking about.
Was talking about?
This question is outdated for these new kids.
Who don't even knows who Willis is anymore? What is most important to fix first? The takeoff, the plant, the swing, the invert, or the pipe?
Remember when I was talking about chains? What comes first? Out of all the things, I believe the plant and the takeoff are the most important.
Why are my glasses still on? I think I messed up. God dang it. Hey Shawn, how long does it take you to make a vlog? Or a video?
A 5-minute vlog takes 3 to 4 hours. A 10-minute vlog takes 6 to 8 hours. A 15-minute vlog takes a day to a day and a half. A 20-minute vlog takes 27 days. Okay, just 2 days usually. That is why I'm bad at putting vlogs up every Monday. Because if I am traveling on the weekend, I don't have 2 days when I get home on Sunday at 8 o'clock at night to get a vlog up by Monday.
Sorry. So it takes a while, but I'm getting better at it and hopefully I get faster too. Because with practice, you get better. Hey Shawn, does your mentality change at all as you go up in pulls or grip?
No. I try and do the exact same thing that I did on the previous jump because I usually go up a pole, because I was just too awesome on the jump before. Because you don't usually move up a pole if you got rejected or something. That doesn't make any sense. But you usually do go up a pole if you dominated that last pole and showed it what's up.
Yeah, my mentality changes a little bit because I'm like, yeah, show that pole up. What role do your hands play in the takeoff? Do the right and left have different objectives? I'm Bubba Sparks.
Alright, I'm full of analogies, so I'm going to use an analogy. I like to think of the top hand as the engine of a car and the left hand as the steering wheel. So, if you think about it, the top hand is the engine and it's moving everything forward, and that's the hand you're swinging off of, where this hand, your bottom hand, is just a steering wheel, so it's kind of guiding where you want the pole to go. I hit the takeoff, try and hit it high with my left arm and right arm. I move them both forward at the same time, but then I start to push my left out to the left a little bit and keep moving my right straight down through the middle. So you can't power a car with the steering wheel. That doesn't make any sense. But you can't steer a car with the engine unless you're going straight. Just like a car, your left and right hand work together in harmony.
What multivitamin do you take?
In the winter, I take vitamin D because the sun hates Minnesota. That's about it. I really don't take any other supplements because I just don't take supplements. That's about it. I should probably take a multivitamin, and Caroline White will yell at me that I don't. I'll try and get on that.
Thank you for watching this Q&A. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below, and then when I make question and answer vlog 3, your question might be in there. So come on out and ask me questions. And subscribe. Okay, bye. Boop.
Do you want to be in the end? Did that wear you out doing those 4 sections? Tired? What are you reading? Ooh, it's a dirty book, isn't it? You're reading a dirty book. She's reading a dirty book.